Interactive English.
We're from Polytechnic University of the Philippines College of Education.
In today's lesson, you will be introduced to another strategy of accessing a word's meaning. You will learn to arrive at the meanings of the word through context clues.
You can deduce the meaning of the word even without looking it up in a dictionary. How? Context clues are suggested by word or words surrounding the unfamiliar terms.
So are you ready? Great! For better understanding, let's watch this video.
Context clues are words or phrases around a new word. To help you find the meaning, let's take the word mediocre and put it in a sentence. Yeah. Zach was a mediocre basketball player. He was neither a good player nor a bad player. Yeah. You could say he was somewhere in between. Was he an excellent player? No. Was he a really bad player? No. Was he an average player? Yes. From reading the words and phrases around the new word mediocre, now you know that mediocre means average. Yeah.
What are context clues, you ask? Context clues are words or phrases to help us figure out the meaning of a word that we do not understand. Take for instance the word ingenious. I don't know what ingenious means. But if I hear the sentence, DJ thinks that he is very ingenious. He has created a robot that cleans up the house. That way he can watch TV instead of working before his mom gets home. I can figure out that the word ingenious means clever.
There are different context clues, and these are
Synonym. A synonym is a word that is similar or has almost the same meaning as another word. This helps you determine the meaning of a word. Often, the dictionary or the thesaurus gives such meaning. For example, in his complete uniform with his shiny sword, the man appeared bellicose or warlike. The unfamiliar word is bellicose. Because of the word or, we can say that the meaning of the word is warlike. The book of logic contained many conundrums or mind-exercising puzzles. The dash here serve as the clue to get the meaning of the conundrums or mind-exercising puzzles, or simply as puzzles. There was crazy pandemonium as people were trying to leave the rock concert. Some of the clues found before or after the unfamiliar term. In this example, the crazy serve as the clue so that we can know the meaning of the pandemonium. Therefore, the meaning of the unfamiliar term is craziness or chaos.
antonyms are words that have opposite meanings. They are useful in clarifying meaning and as alternative expressions. The word but is often used to show contrast. For example, although Tom was anxious about the test, Tina was not worried at all. The unfamiliar word here is anxious, but because it was opposed by the sentence, Tina was not worried at all, we can say that the meaning of the word anxious is worried. Two new girls started school this week. Beth has a gregarious personality. Jenna is rather quiet. The unfamiliar word here is gregarious, but it was opposed by the sentence Jenna is rather quiet. Therefore, the meaning of gregarious is associated with the word noisy or outgoing.
Example. An example helps illuminate the meaning of a word. For example, the artist engaged in aesthetic activities such as writing poems about the beauty of nature and painting scenic spots. The unfamiliar word here is aesthetic. We can identify the meaning of the word because of the words such as and because it cites example. Therefore, we can say that the meaning of aesthetic is beauty. The professor was a favorite among the students at the college. His sagacity was helpful to them as they pursued their degrees. The professor was known to use his experience, insight, and common sense to help students pursue their education. Because of the given examples, we can say that the meaning of sagacity is wisdom. A sleuth, such as Sherlock Holmes, can be very helpful in solving crimes. The unfamiliar word is sleuth. Because of the example Sherlock Holmes and solving crimes, we can say that the meaning of sleuth is detective or inspector.
Definition. This is an accurate explanation of the meaning of a word by introducing and describing it within the same context. For example, the cornea is the transparent outer coating of the eyeball. Because it gives definition, we can say that the meaning of the cornea is the transparent outer coating of the eyeball. The tornado annihilated the whole town to the point that nothing was left standing. The unfamiliar word here is annihilated, and it was defined in the sentence as nothing was left standing. So we can say that the meaning of annihilated is destroy. Phyllis felt elated when she won the race. Because of the word felt and the phrase won the race that serves as the clues, we can say that the meaning of the word elated is happy.
Inference. To infer is to reach an opinion based on a given fact. Use reasoning and prior knowledge. Your experiences provide common sense clues to the meaning of a word. This context clue is often a little harder to spot. For example, why would anyone want to be an underachiever? He will never make good grades, never get a good job, and never be successful. In this sentence, we can infer that underachiever means a person who fails to achieve his goals and meet his expectations. No one ever believes that particular newspaper because it is famous for printing carnage. The unfamiliar word is carnage, and because of the sentence, we can infer that the meaning of the word carnage is false information.
Now that we're done discussing, let's try if you learned the lesson.
Number 1. Jackie was filled with mortification or shame because of her careless remark. Using the synonym clue, the word mortification in this sentence means A. Proud, B. Shame, C. Confident, D. Happy. And the answer is B. Shame. Number 2. His rancor or hatred of his brother has caused him to live his life as a lonely person. Using the synonym clue, the word rancor in this sentence means A. Love, B. Generous, C. Tolerance, D. Hatred. And the answer is D. Hatred.
Number 1. While Lily was careful not to be seen as she peeked out the window, Phil was not as cautious and was seen. Using the antonym clue, the word cautious in the sentence means letter A. Careful, B. Not careful, C. Risky, or D. Trouble. And the answer is letter A. Careful. Number 2. Although Mary was willing to play in the snow, Jack was reluctant because he was so cold. Using the antonym clue, the word reluctant in the sentence means A. Ready, B. Willing, C. Not willing, or D. Excited. And the answer is letter C. Not willing.
Number 1. Famous conquistadors include Cortes, who conquered Aztec Mexico, and Pizarro, who conquered Inca Peru. Using the example clue, the word conquistadors in this sentence means A. Geographers, B. Losers, C. Victims, D. Conquerors. And the answer is D. Conquerors.